captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Well, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
なぜかとの階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Por que buzinou pra mim? Então vamos lá. Tentar não fazer merda em mais um caso. Eu fiz merda acho que em 2.
The alley off Elisa between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their deaths.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
KGP Alpha 20 Sentry unit. A citizen reports a man with a gun.
Não, valeu.
Between 4th and 5th. Any Sentry unit identified.
Sou detetive agora. Então, mais uma mina morta, mais parada pra censurar. É isso aí, né? A luta diária. O criador de conteúdo. Chegamos.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Ok. Vamos primeiro dar uma olhada no lugar aqui. Tá bom, né?
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
É. O anel. Caralho.
Ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Sem pele no dedo também, né? Lacerou o dedo da mina. Olha.
Only 21 years old. But
Why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Ah, eu vou ter que censurar tudo isso.
Kiss the blood. BD.
BD.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Talvez então temos um serial killer. Ah, credo.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
É. Não faz muito sentido, né? Pois é. É isso que nem nada a ver. E que foda-se. Rastro de sangue.
May as well follow the trail.
Sim. Tá. Ó.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Nada além disso? Caralho! Que rastro longo! Oh, um sapato.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
Mais coisa? Que nada a ver. Que loucura. Sangue. Tá. Não tem como subir aqui. Acho que não. Acho que aqui nada a ver. Acho que aqui já nada a ver com o caso. Ou tem algo a ver? Vai saber. Não, nada a ver. Sim. Tem mais sangue. Bom saber.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Olha só, tem uma coisa piscando aqui.
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
Até onde essa mulher foi arrastada, mano. Caralho.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
Dominar.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere? Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Vamos ver, né? Esse tá complexo. Será?
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
Hmm.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you what I got.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Peraí, tem coisa aqui.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Paradinha de maquiagem, pô. Aqui não perdi nada, beleza. Esse aqui tá complexo. Agora eu tô... Agora o jogo tá começando, pelo visto. Tá. Tem mais sangue. Ok. É tinta?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Hmm. McDonald's.
Bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Esse eu achei muito bom. Peraí, eu quero ver mais coisas lá. Isso não tem mais coisa. Cena do crime, caralho. Olha o parking. Não estacionei mesmo? Não, né? É, foda-se. Vamos diretaço lá. Ah, tu tá aqui. Desculpa. Boa, Phelps. Correndo, hein? Caralho, que hamburgão. Tem mais coisa na cena do crime. Tem mais coisa? Ah, tem mais coisa, velho.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Sabia que tinha mais coisa. O que que eu perdi? Por que que eu perdi, mano? Ai, por que que eu perdi? Então, não achei absolutamente nada, então, ou seja, segue o baile. Se der merda, deu, se não der, sorte, e caguei.
That's affirmative. All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
He's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Porque, sei lá, cansei de procurar alguma coisa lá em cima e não tinha absolutamente nada. Sei lá, foda-se, mano. Não, não quero responder o aviso. Foda-se o aviso. Ah, aqui tá bom, não tem quase carro nenhum. Sucesso! Opa! Ah, sai fora, mano. Não buzina pra mim, não. Tá. É aqui em cima mesmo? É. Bom, bom. Já não gosto dela por não deixar ter bichinho.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
Não gosto de chiver.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives.
Yeah.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Tem certeza que você não é culpada, véi? Não gosto de bicho? Não confio em gente que não gosta de bicho. Caralho, isso aqui tá muito escuro.
What are we waiting for?
Talvez na edição vou ter que dar uma clareada. E aqui? Bagunça, hein, mulher?
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
Vamos ver, cartinha. Further former previous correspondence August.
Okay, we have an address.
Enzo Maldonado. Tá. Ok. Caralho.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
E a velha não viu nada. Tá bom.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Não. Vai lá, ó.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Vamos lá, vamos dar uma olhadinha. Deve ser aqui fora, né, porra? Cerca, parquinho dos pivetes. Daqui. Não. Posso brincar? Não. Sem grosso. Tá. Ok. De onde saiu esse porra? Ai, cala a boca. Que susto. Do nada uma pessoa berrando. Ok, não sei. Pode ter saído. Deveria? Vamos lá, voltar pro AP. Que AP é meio furreca, né?
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Será que roubaram? Não tem mais nada? Só isso. Aqui o... Jesus. Olha Jesus. Amém. Caralho, de onde cacete pode ser daquele negócio? Do vizinho? Ai, porra. A música deu uma mudada do nada. Não, não. Oh! Às vezes a câmera dá uma loucura, né? Tá. Não foi daqui, aparentemente. Uma placa velha. Carro velho aqui no vizinho. Cadê a velha? Ei, velho. Fala.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Uma pergunta do arrombamento, né?
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
Ih, já tá mentindo, hein?
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Beijo aguentada, rastros, não, né, porra?
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Que véia filha da puta.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Putz. Eu acho que tu tá mentindo. Não sei também.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Ó, já mentiu aí?
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Tu roubou o bracelete?
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Velho, eu acho que tu tá mentindo.
Tell me the truth. You know where she went and why she went there.
You best keep your attitude under control, young man. You have some proof of what you're saying?
Na verdade não. O quê? Não.
You're off the hook. For now.
Porra, que merda.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
Ah, aí sim.
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's the Latino
Tô
place
melhorando
on North
nisso.
Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Até que eu acho que ela tá falando a verdade, né? Tá
What can you
convicta.
tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the Eldorado one.
Vamos lá então pro barzinho. Primeiro, né? Puta que pariu, dar uma puta de uma volta numa cidade enorme de novo. Vem, brother. Cola aí. Cola no paciente. Ai, vou baixar. Vou baixar essa música antes que dê merda, né?
And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No, no. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Gently.
Foi mal.
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Ah, mas mano, tá
Is
estranho.
anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3 of those. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. Makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Foi mal.
Just go easy, Phil.
Não era a intenção. Daqui a pouco eu tô suspeitando de ti, porque tu sempre defende. Os
What can I
caras.
get you?
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
A carta será a parada do envelope? Encontrou.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Hey, honey, what time did I get off waiting table?
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Será que era isso que tava no... estaria no envelope? Talvez. Movimentos da vítima, vamos ver.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink, was for Dutch courage.
Olha. Ele não parece estar mentindo.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
É.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Vamos lá então. Eu vou deixar a casa do maluco por último. Que né? Bar é o Dourado. Será que tem mais alguma coisa aqui nesse bar? Vamos ver.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. Nice. Really.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal. Just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
I got a call back for that Universal Tourist line.
Vamos dar uma olhadinha, né? Vai que encontra alguma coisa. Custa nada, custa nada. Nada aqui. Beleza. Tá bom, tá bom, tá bom, tá bom. Isso que nada. Tá. Então... Sumiu a parada. É. Paradinha do bar. Não vi todas as paradas da cena de crime, eu não achei todas as paradas da cena de crime também. Que foda-se. Vamos de carro? Tem necessidade? Provavelmente não, porque é pertinho, né? Como o cara falou, mas... Brother, cadê tu? Ah, tu tá aqui dentro do carro, tu é, sei lá, o teletransporte.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Tá, então. No momento só sobrou a residência do Maldonado. Vamos lá. Tem um carro legal? Não. Vamos continuar com isso aqui então. Qual é?
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband. Calm down.
Foi mal, não era a intenção.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Mas assim... Ah, é bem pertinho pelo menos dessa vez. O mercado de frutas tá fechado, sendo que o entregador tava ali agora. Estranho, né? Vamos ver. Não, desse lado então.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Bora. Cadê a escada? 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Ih, rapaz.
I got 100.
This is going to end in tears.
Now look, I don't want no trouble.
Vamos lá.
I got
Outro lado apanhando. Vamos lá, porra. Levou um socão na barriga que, meu amigo. Esse eu senti. Ih. Caiu? Caiu.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Ketchup, breja.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Ok, foi convincente.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Sou inocente demais. Puta que pariu.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
É, ficou puto? Tá, o que tem aqui? Nada demais. Tá, aparentemente não é daqui que ele tirou a parada. Que é isso? Não. Que bom, concordamos.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
É. Não, 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 não. Eita porra.
This will take some explaining.
Não tem como ver melhor?
Maybe
Estranho,
one
hein?
of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. She's got no alibi, you toast.
Bem estranho. Talvez não tenha sido ele, talvez tenha sido o irmão dele. Vai saber. Tá. De novo pra lá, eu nem sei porque que eu saí também, né, pô. Vejamos. Tem alguém aqui?
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Não ajudou muito, querido, mas entendo.
No good. There's nobody here.
Puta que pariu, hein? Gente prestável. Cadê a fofoca?
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids. LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Is that all you needed, detective?
Então vai ser a última casa. Casa não, apartamento.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Pô, mas a outra velha é intrometida mesmo, mano. Dá de ver na cara dela que ela é fofoqueira. Ah, peraí, vamos ver aqui. Cadê alguma coisa? Realmente. Né? O negócio quebrou a pé da mina. Tá, uma cadeira. Vai que tá por aqui, né? Alguma coisa que ligue. O negócio quebrou a janela. E eu vou deixar passar. Nunca se sabe.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Sim. Sou eu. Tá. Tem um atendente aqui, mano? Nada. Que merda, hein?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
Porra. Porra, será que não dá de ir no mercado da fruta? Agora. Eu queria saber o que ia até lá. Vou dar uma passadinha lá, tem que ir no... Tem que ir no brother mesmo.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. You seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollow. Every prom queen, every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Tá fechado. É um negócio pra delegacia mesmo. Eu fico me perguntando se esses casos, eles se pá, foram realmente inspirados a casos reais. Não. Tipo, eu não sei todos os casos e tal, mas... Esse da Dália... Não me é estranho. E nessa época, se eu não me engano, existia realmente bastante disso. Foi mal, não era a intenção.
The
captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Lá embaixo?
Mouthpiece store strips off me at the grand
Fazendo que lá
jury.
embaixo?
Got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Como assim lá embaixo, mano? Lá embaixo onde? Ah, tá aqui embaixo. Não sabia que é aqui embaixo, mano. No service.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
What the hell's going on?
Hey, you think those vice boys get any on the side?
Como é que eu vou saber, caralho?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That bum took a swipe at me, put him down in my fat.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
I've changed my mind. You will not give a square deal. Fuck you with the tax.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
É, cara, tem caso que é basicamente isso daí. Eu não lembro qual o nome. Caralho.
Well, you don't see that every day.
E aí, brother? Vamos lá continuar nosso trampo. Fala de interrogação 1, né? Cadê a sala de interrogação? Eu não sei mais.
Your suspect is in interview 2.
Interview 2. Não. Ai, tem interview 2. Cadê a sala de... Ai, gente, eu não sei, tô perdida. Tá, aqui, achei. São muitas salas.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Camisa manchada de sangue.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Bom, eles são bem parecidos.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Último
So your
contato
wife
com a
paid you a
vítima.
visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
What time did she leave?
Maybe 1 o'clock.
Puta merda.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Tava assim.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
I think you killed her, stripped the body of jewelry, and then went back to her apartment for the bracelet.
You should get a better hat. The sun is getting to your head.
Tá.
Looks like I made a mistake. Looks like somebody broke into her room and stole her things there, too. Why'd you do it, Angel?
What the hell are you talking about? I was home with Hippolito.
One last question.
Porra, que merda.
Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, "Oh,
Tá. Mercado de frutas, né? Será que foi alguém do mercado? Já pensou o plot twist?
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Seria um puta de um plot twist. Tipo, ele não pareceu ser o cara que teria matado ela desde o primeiro momento. Ele pareceu, saca? Tá aberto agora essa merda? Tá aberto. Bom. O carrinho amassadinho já. Bora. Hey.
Sir, Wait. You look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD. Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Isso condiz com como ela falou.
Having a good night to you?
Hard to tell. Might have just been the booze that was making her seem maudlin.
Puta merda.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Boa. Clem. Xi. Não tinha necessidade de ser na bicuda, né, mas...
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Mas o que tem aqui?
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Tá escuro, porra. É bebida? Teve uma época que era proibido. Uma parada ensanguentada.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Tá. Nada. Aqui.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Putz. Papéis, chaves pessoais, nota com diagrama. 253. 253, 253, 253. 2. 5. 3. É nada. É nada, moleque. Olha lá. O cara.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Puta que pariu, todo mundo corre. Ei, maravilha. Por isso que tava todo cagado.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Tô indo, calma.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Tô indo, calma. Olha lá o cara.
When we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Olha, sabemos que não foi o marido, realmente. Foi esse maluco aí. Doentão da porra.
A trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Caralho, esse caminhãozinho é rápido, hein?
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Tô indo, mas não tá fácil. O caminhão dele é muito bom.
Wish me luck.
Deu? Acho que deu. Na cutscene não tá capotado.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Olha, me identifiquei agora. Perguntas corretas, 10. Pistas encontradas, 17. E com um corpo em sua porta, o promotor pode ver Clan Finney, câmara de gás. Caralho, pesado. Mas beleza. Aqui estamos, final, mais um vídeo. Este jogo eu não sei até onde ele vai. Mas agora tá ficando bom. Agora tô gostando. Tá ficando dedo no cu e gritaria do jeito que todo mundo gosta. Mas por enquanto é isso mesmo.